Homeopathy and autism. A lot of parents come to us asking what can homeopathy do for autism, and a lot of parents come to us that if we can cure autism. So there are two questions. One is autism curable? In the first place, one has to understand that autism is a complex neurodevelopmental disorder, and we still don't know why it happens. So that research is underway, and it is a disorder, so it has to be managed. So one should not run after the cure aspect of autism, because we have seen that parents who are running after miracle cures and something or somebody is going to cure the child of autism, in the long run have not seen proper results. The best part to do is that to diagnose the child as early as possible and give the early intervention things like therapies, occupational therapy, speech therapy, ABA therapy. One can also make use of Ayush stream of medicine like homeopathy, Ayurveda, yoga and naturopathy. Sometimes the use of modern medicine is also needed, which can be done under the guidance of an expert. So taking into consideration an holistic approach in treating autism has always been beneficial. We in our practice of homeopathy for the past 23 years have been treating many patients, and since last 15 years we have been working exclusively in the area of autism, where we see most of our patients are suffering from autism, and we also work in chronic diseases. In case of autism, we have seen that when a well-selected homeopathic remedy is given, and after proper case taking and proper understanding, it has given very good results. Some of the areas which we have worked in autism are improving the comprehension of the child, increasing the eye contact, functional speech development, and in cases where the children are teenagers, so the issues that are faced during adolescence, we also treat adult autistic individuals where they are suffering from behavioral issues or sensory issues. So homeopathy has a lot of scope in treating autism. But we are not looking at the cure part of autism, but we are looking at improving and getting the best out of the child or the individual who is on the spectrum. As we know, in autism, children have special abilities. Some kids have exceptional memory, some kids are exceptional in drawing, some kids are very good musicians. So what we have seen that when these talents are nurtured in the proper way, these kids, when they become adults, they are much better placed, because they also have vocation as well as they are doing what they love. So one should form a goal and one should plan for a long term when you see that your child is having autism. So a proper outlook towards the whole disorder has to be understood. One should sit down and see what are the positives in the child, what are we going to do, what in therapies we are going to achieve. So one has to formulate a goal, and it will be a goal-based treatment options or protocols. So that in the long run we get at least we get the desired results and see what best is possible. Not always it is achievable, because in certain cases, in spite of all the efforts, some of the areas may not improve, but then the other areas are improving. So one has to take a holistic approach when we are looking at treatment of autism. In our practice, we have seen homeopathy has been helpful in certain cases where there were a lot of behavioral issues, like the child was getting hyper and there were violence and self-injury was there. There are certain medicines in homeopathy which are prescribed based on the totality of the symptoms, and these medicines act very well. And we don't have to wait for like in acute cases, we don't have to wait like for months together to see a change in the child. As there's a lot of misconception about homeopathy also, that homeopathy is very slow and it takes a lot of time to act. But it is not like that. In cases where the proper totality is there, where the parents are also following what has been advised, in those cases, and when the right medicine is given, we have seen wonderful results now. So one should keep an open mind and formulate a proper plan while we are dealing with an individual who is suffering from autism. And we have seen a lot of good results, and kids do exceptional when when we look at the positive aspect of it. At the same time, parents should also take care of their own mental health, because sometimes it can be very taxing, as day in and out we are running for therapy, treatment, school, then shadow teacher, challenges from the society, challenges from the relatives. So many challenges we are going to face when we are treating a kid or an adult who is suffering from autism. But there's a lot of hope, because we see positive outcomes every day in our patients. So let's give these individuals who are on the spectrum a chance to achieve what they are capable of. Thank you very much.